technology in business. Conferences such as this provide a valuable opportunity for research scholars, academicians, policy makers, and decision makers to share experiences. So we are grateful to all the experts who have come here to share their knowledge in this conference. And I'm sure that you'll have fruitful and rewarding exchanges. Once again, Uniglobe College has initiated this international conference to bring together national and international distinguished experts to share ideas on the theme of this conference. Now, it's time to welcome the chairperson of this conference. For this, I would like to call upon the academic director of Uniglobe College and the conference chair, Professor Dr. Radheshyam Pradhan sir, to take his respective seat. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Thank you, sir. Likewise, I would also like to call upon the chief guest, Professor Dr. Prem Narayan Aryal sir, to take his respective seat. So Prem Narayan Aryal sir is the Vice Chancellor of Pokhara University. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Similarly, I would like to welcome our chief special guest, Professor Dr. Deepak Bahadur Bhandari sir, the Registrar of Pokhara University, to take his respective seat. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Now, I would also like to request our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Anil Sinha, Director, Fortune Institute of International Business, FIIB, New Delhi, India, to take his respective seat. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Looking forward, I would also like to request our guest of honor, Professor Ivimcha Chanu, to take her respective seat. Professor Chanu. On this, of Borderland University, Assam, India. So please welcome her with a huge round of applause. Now, I would like to request our guest of honor, Dr. Sujit Kumar Acharya, Head, Business Study, DDCE, Utkal University, Bhubaneswar, India, to take his respective seat. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Moving forward, I would also like to request our guest of honor, Dr. Ashish Khan Chaudhary, Assistant Professor, Banaras Hindu University, Department of Commerce, Banaras, India, to take his respective seat. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Similarly, I would also like to request our guest of honor, Dr. Vikas Kumar Jaiswal, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Commerce, Banaras Hindu University, UP, India, to take his respective seat. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Likewise, I would also like to call upon Principal and Managing Director of Uniglobe College, Dr. Naur Bahadur Bishta sir, to take his respective seat. Similarly, I would also like to call upon the Executive Director of Uniglobe College, Dr. Gangadhar Dahal sir, to take his respective seat. Likewise, I would also like to call upon guest of honor, Professor Dr. Ajay Bikram Stapit sir, Faculty, Uniglobe College, to take his respective seat. Similarly, I would like to call upon guest of honor Dr. Navraj Kanel sir, faculty, Uniglobe College, to take his respective seat. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause. Similarly, I would also like to call upon guest of honor Professor Dr. Kamal Maya Pradhan ma'am to take her respective seat. She is the professor at Triveni University, so please welcome her with a huge round of applause. Again, I would also like to request our guest of honor, Dr. Dipankar Mallakar, Assistant Professor, Krishna Kanta Handicap State Open University, Khanapara, Guwahati, Assam, India, to take his respective seat. Now, I would like to request our guest of honor, Dr. Rasmi Ranjita Das, ma'am, to take her respective seat. So she is the academic consultant and associate course coordinator, DDC Utkal University, Bhubaneswar. Similarly, I would also like to request our guest of honor, Dr. Chayanka Senapati, ma'am, to take her respective seat. She is the assistant professor, Krishna Kanta Handicap State Open University, Guwahati, Assam. Thank you, ma'am. Similarly, I would also like to call upon our special guest, Ms. Bharati Pandey, ma'am. She is the head Marketing Communication Department, Lakshmi Sunrise Bank Limited, to take her respective seat. Now, I would like to request our volunteers to honor the dignitaries with the bouquet and badges.
Hello.
Thank you, volunteers. Again, I request all the guests of honors to take the respective seat and a huge round of applause to them. And I also like to request all the participants to take their respective seat. Now, it's time to listen for the national anthem of Nepal. So I would like to request the technical team to play the national anthem of Nepal.
फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौम भई फैलिएका मेची महाकाली सयौं थुङ्गा फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौम भई फैलिएका मेची महाकाली प्रकृतिका कोटि कोटि सम्पदाको आँचला वीरहरूका रगतले स्वतन्त्र शान्ति भूमि तराई पहाड हिमाल अखण्ड यो प्यारो हाम्रो मातृभूमि नेपाल बहुजाति भाषा धर्म संस्कृति छन् विशाल अग्रगामी राष्ट्र हाम्रो जय जय नेपाल।
Thank you, everyone. Now it's time to listen welcome address. So for that, I would like to call upon Dr. Narbahadur Bishta sir for his deliberation. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Okay. Good morning, all of you. Okay, are you settled now? Okay. Shall I begin? Okay. Respected conference chair, our own guru, academic director of Uniglobe College, Professor Dr. Radheshyam Pradhan sir, our respected chief guest of this 12th Uniglobe International Management Conference, Vice Chancellor of Pokhara University, Professor Dr. Prem Narayan Aryal sir, very special guest, respected Registrar of Pokhara University, Professor Dr. Deepak Bahadur Bhandari sir, Executive Director, our own Dr. Gangadhar Dahal sir, guest of honor, Professor Dr. A. Ibamchu Chanum, Head and Dean, Faculty of Management, Bodoland University, Assam, India. Guest of honor, Professor Dr. Anil Kumar Sinha, Director, FIIB, New Delhi. Guest of honor, Professor Dr. Sujit Kumar Acharya, Head, Business Studies, Utkal University, Bhubaneswar. Guest of honor, Dr. Ashish Kant Chaudhary sir, Assistant Professor, Banaras Hindu University, Department of Commerce, India. Guest of honor, Dr. Rasmi Ranjita Das, Faculty of Management, Utkal University, Odisha, India. Guest of honor, Dr. Dipankar Malakar, Assistant Professor, Utkal University, Kanta Hadikyu State University, Guwahati, Assam. Guest of honor, Dr. Bilas Kumar Jaiswal sir, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Commerce, Banaras Hindu University, India. Guest of honor, Dr. Chayanika Senapati, Assistant Professor, Krishnakant Handreku, State Open University, Assam, India. Guest of honor, Dr. Sulochana Das, Faculty of Public Administration, Utkal University. Our own faculty, very respected Guru, Professor Dr. Ajay Vikram Stapit sir. Our Guru, Professor Dr. Navraj Kanel sir. Our very respected Madam, Professor Dr. Kamalmaya Pradhan ma'am. Online participants from different countries, Dr. Cornelia Casso from France, Dr. Kijo Varis from Finland, Professor Barry Render from USA, Professor Dr. Rado Boink from Slovenia, and Dr. Elila Kasim from Malaysia. Respected faculty members who are present here in this August session, program coordinators of Uniglobe College, all the staff members of Uniglobe College, dear students, media personalities, technical team, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and greetings from Uniglobe College, Kathmandu. As Uniglobe College was established in 2009 in affiliation to Pokhara University, and journey of Uniglobe International Conference started from 2012, which was the first international conference. After organizing the third Uniglobe International Conference, the college has been organizing every year. This is the 12th Uniglobe International Management Conference. The theme of this conference is Research, Innovation and Technology in Business. There are more than 140 research papers and more than 400 participants and researchers are attending this conference for 2 days. There are more than 15 foreign delegates from 8 different countries, online and offline. On behalf of the organizing team of the conference, I would like to extend hearty welcome to all the dignitaries and participants in this conference. We are especially indebted to Honorable Vice Chancellor of Pokhara University, who accepted our invitation and provided his valuable time to the conference despite of his very busy schedule. We are also grateful to Professor Dr. Deepak Bahadur Bhandari sir, Registrar of Pokhara University, who has encouraged us to organize this conference. Especially thanks to all the foreign delegates. Without their presence, this conference would not be success. Once again, welcome to the respected foreign and domestic delegates. Welcome to the participants in this conference. I am very much hopeful for making the conference grand success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your welcome address. Now, it's time to inaugurate the conference by lighting the ceremonial lamp. For that, I would like to request our chief guest, special guest, and all other distinguished guests to inaugurate the conference by lighting the ceremonial lamp. I request our volunteer to assist them. Thank you, respected dignitaries. Thank you for inaugurating the conference by lighting the ceremonial lamp. After this, it's time to release the conference souvenir. For that, I would like to request chief guests, special guests, and other dignitaries to release the conference souvenir. So I request the volunteers to distribute the souvenir to all the distinguished dignitaries. I would also like to announce that our conference is being live telecasted. So I request all the students and participants to share the live telecast of this conference. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now, it's time to listen from guest of honor, Professor Mohammad Zakaria Rehman, Department of Management, Faculty of Business Administration, Islamic University, Kustia, Bangladesh, who had attended our last year conference physically, but this year couldn't make it physically, though he was very much willing to attend physically. However, he is present here on online mode. So I request Professor Rehman to share some of the insightful word with us.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Are you getting me? Hello?
Hello, sir. We are listening, sir.
Okay. I'm traveling because of my friend and the eminent Professor Rajesh requested me to say something about the conference. Okay. Formally, I was starting my speech. Distinguished conference chair and chief patron of 12th Uniglobe International Conference, reputed professor and academic director of Uniglobe College, Dr. Radhesham Pradhan. Honorable Conference Secretary, Dr. Narbahadur Bista, Principal of Uniglobe College. Eminent international speakers of different parts of the globe, distinguished participants from different countries of the world, faculties, and my dear students of Uniglobe College, and ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. It's a great honor and privilege that I appear before you today in the inaugural program to deliver a speech at the 12th Uniglobe International Management Conference on Research, Innovation, and Technology in the Business, organized by Pokhara University, affiliated Uniglobe College, a leading college of Nepal, especially in the business field. I wish to extend my deep appreciation to Professor Dr. Pradhan, who is the chair and chief patron of the 12th Uniglobe International Management Conference, for inviting me to say something on the conference theme. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow participants, in a world characterized by persistent change and intense competition, this conference serves as the beacon of knowledge, inspiration, and collaboration for leaders and scholars in the field of management. At the heart of our discussion over the next 2 days lies a critical theme: the intersection of research, innovation, and technology in driving business success. In today's dynamic landscape, business must constantly evolve and adapt to stay ahead. It is through rigorous research, bold innovation, and strategic utilization of technology that organizations can thrive amidst uncertainty and disruption. This conference provides a unique opportunity for us to explore deep into the latest trends, insights, and best practices shaping the future of management. For exploring cutting-edge technologies such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, to understand the psychology of consumer behavior and the shades of cross-cultural management, our agenda is diverse as the challenge facing today's business. As we engage in thought-provoking discussion, let us not lose sight of the broader implication of our endeavors. Research is not merely an academic quest. It is the engine of drives, innovation, progress in the business world. By pushing the boundaries of knowledge and experimentation, we can unlock new opportunities, create value, make meaningful impact on society. But innovation does not occur in a vacuum. It thrives in an environment of collaboration, openness, and shared learning. That's why the conference is not just about presentation and panel discussion. It is about building connection, forgoing partnership, sparking ideas that will shape the future of management for years to come. As we embark on this journey together, I urge you to approach each session with an open mind and a spirit of curiosity. The insights you gain here not only restructuring your own thinking, but also inspires others in their quest of excellence. By embracing diversity, embracing change, embracing the power of research, innovation, and technology, we can create a brighter, more prosperous future for business and societies around the globe. In conclusion, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to the organizers, sponsors, and participants who have made this conference possible. Your dedication, passion, and commitment to advancing the field of management are truly commendable. And I am confident that together we will make this conference resounding success. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear friend Radhesh and Pradhan, for inviting me again. Huh? K.
for his welcome address. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone, and namaste to you all. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Pokhara University, Chief Guest, Special Guest, Honorable Principal, sir, respected academic director, distinguished dignitaries, Management Committee, and my dear friends and juniors. My name is Darwin Shrestha, representing 5th Trimester MBA Finance 24th batch. And it's my great pleasure to welcome all of you to 12th Uniglobe International Management Conference 2024. This time, the theme of our conference is Research, Innovation, and Technology in Business. I'd like to extend an especially warm welcome to our distinguished delegates, many of whom have traveled far to be present with us today. The theme for this year is Research, Innovation, and Technology in Business. And I believe these three things are basic pillars for any business for its establishment, growth, and development in current global scenario. Research helps to identify the gaps, innovation helps to fulfill it, and technology materializes the sustainability. Compositions of all three factors, along with the capitals, helps a business to grow and thrive properly and taste the success. Like every year, this time around also, we students are going to present our works, which we have conducted as part of our study, and we are going to present to our guests. And I hope they are going to like it and provide their positive feedbacks so that we could work more on it and improve our skills and capacities. Furthermore, we are very eager and excited to listen about the experiences and knowledge from our guests, and I think that would be a great learning for us. And as they have a lot of experiences, they have faced several times in their lives, and their teaching would be very much fruitful for our development and in our career path. And in the end, I want to thank our college Uniglobe for organizing this massive event and giving us a student an opportunity to be present here and showcase our skills. And I, as well as all the students, are very much happy and privileged that this opportunity is bound to us. And I hope this event would be continued in the future years ahead. And once again, I want to thank all the distinguished guests and the college for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Darwin, for your deliberation. Now, I would like to call upon Ms. Ekta Chand, BBA 11th batch, Uniglobe College, for her welcome address. So please welcome Ekta with a huge round of applause.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, and my esteemed batchmates. This is me, Ekta Chand, BBA 7th semester, standing in front of you all. It is with great honor and privilege that I stand before you as we inaugurate this esteemed research conference. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Uniglobe College and each and every one of you for gracing this program with their presence today. As we gather here, we're reminded of the profound impact and significance research has in shaping our daily lives and shaping the future of our fields and making innovations. This conference serves as a platform for us to come together, share our views and ideas, and change the world into a new coming generation. Not just that, it helps in collectively contributing to the advancement of our discipline, that is, management. I urge each and every one of you to seize this opportunity and forge for new discoveries and collaboratively help each other and inspire one another to reach greater heights in the field of our management. Not just that, I extend best wishes for productive and enriching conference experience. May our collective efforts lead to new discoveries, insights, and innovations that will shape the course of history for generations to come today. Along with this, let us commence with the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Ekta, for your welcome address. Now, I would like to call upon Miss Akriti Baral of BBA 11th batch for her welcome address. So please welcome Akriti with a huge round of applause.
Good morning to each and every one of you present here. I am Akriti Baral from BBA 7th semester, and I feel very privileged to be able to speak few words in this inaugural ceremony. So, all of us, we are really excited to be able to be here at the Uniglobe International Conference. The most common reason for it is to learn. So we are all here to learn. Now, last year I volunteered at the international conference, and I was able to learn a lot even from the correspondence session and the presentations of my senior. So today, me and my batchmate have worked for a year, for a semester, to be able to present a good paper in this conference. We have 8 technical sessions going on here today. I think we all will learn a lot from it. I hope all of you have a good day, and best of luck to all the participants.
Thank you, Akriti, for your deliberation. Now, it's time to listen to the deliberation by guest of honor. So for this, I would like to request our guest of honor, Dr. Sujit Kumar Acharya. He is the head business study, DDCE, Utkal University, Bhubaneswar, India, for his deliberation. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
A blissful good morning from India. Namaskar, sir, madam, respected dignitaries on the dais and of the dais, respected Vice Chancellor, sir, Registrar of Pokhara University, Radhesham, sir, Vista, sir, Sinha, sir, and my dear participants, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear students. I belong to Utkal University, which is located at Bhubaneswar. In fact, Bhubaneswar is identified as the temple city and also the state capital of Odisha. It's my great honor here to speak a few words in this 12th Uniglobe International Management Conference. In fact, the topic is on research, innovation and technology in business and management. Henceforth, I will not speak the term research, innovation and technology. I'll only tell RIT, right. So, now the business houses are basically running on research, innovation, and with the technology. In fact, what I believe, the business houses run with different intentions and objectives. There was a traditional saying, the business house's objective was to make money, and we also read that profit maximization and wealth maximizations are the objective. If you'll identify profit maximization and wealth maximization, then I will tell the objective like this. The business of the business is to do the business. In fact, sir, the last term of business is identified as making money. But now with the inclusion of RIT, research, innovation and technology, we have changed the objective. Our motive, it has been changed. We are basically intending towards, we can say, re-engineering, restructuring, sustainable development, growth, expansion, diversification. These are the new trends in business management. Sir, I will stop here by telling some few words. Now it is the era of go, grow, and glow. Now the business houses should go with research, grow with innovations, and glow with technology. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Acharya, sir, for your wonderful deliberation. Now, I would like to request our guest of honor, Dr. Dipankar Malakar, for his deliberation. Dr. Malakar is the assistant professor, Krishna Kanta Handekyu State Open University, Khanapara, Guwahati, Assam, India. So, I request him for his deliberation. So, please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Good morning. It's a great privilege to be here at Kathmandu. Respected Vice Chancellor sir, Register sir, and all other dignitaries in the dais. I congratulate Radhesham Pradhan sir and his team for organizing this 12th Uniglobe International Management Conference, and hope that in coming 2 days, today and tomorrow, we'll be able to learn many new things and exchange our ideas and views. I once again thank you, the team of Uniglobe College, for giving us the opportunity to meet here at Kathmandu, and hope we will able to share our views and ideas, and we can create a new relationship and do some new work in the future. So thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful deliberation. Now, it's time to listen from Professor Kizo Varis of MBA programs, Master School of English and Business, Finland, who have attended our last year conference physically, but this year he couldn't make it physically, though he was very much willing to attend physically. Therefore, he has prepared the video for this conference. So, I would like to request our technical team to play the video sent by Professor Kizo Varis.
Good morning for everyone. My name is Keio Varis, and Uniglobe And actually, in this video, I have some good news for you, some suggestions for success strategies for Nepal, which I have discovered during my last visit to Nepal, to Kathmandu. But first, a few words about Finland. Finland is located in Northern Europe. It is part of European Union. We have only 5.6 million inhabitants, but we have a lot of forests and lakes, almost 200,000 lakes and 7,500 islands. And this is the typical picture from the lake area of Finland. Its capital, our capital is Helsinki. We are a republic, so we have president, and we have long summers, not long summers, but long winters and short summers. And this is the typical picture at the moment in Finland, with a lot of snow. But despite of that we have 5 or 6 long winter months in the eastern coast of Finland. Last year was built this kind of cruiser ship, and by the way, this was and is the largest cruise ship. Its name is the Icon of Seas. It was built for Royal Caribbean Corporation to USA. They use this in Atlantic Ocean and in everywhere in the world, and those departures start from somewhere from Miami, from Florida. And by the way, this is the picture outside of the ship, and this is from the inside of the ship, and this is the seal of the ceiling of the ship, and this space is quite big. The ship has 20 decks, that means 20 floors, so it is quite high. It has almost 3,000 cabins. It can take almost 8,000 passengers and more than 2,000 crew members. So what are my good news for Nepal? In conference in 2023 in Kathmandu, I spoke about what is strategic thinking and for what we needed. I spoke about the same subject in Delhi a few years before I came to Nepal, Kathmandu, and I spoke it also last year on October, 18th of October at India Institute of Directors Global Conference in London. But on April 2023 in Kathmandu at Uniglobe College Global Conference, when I spoke to and with young people, I realized that quite many of young people wanted to move abroad and have international career outside of Nepal. But at this moment now, I encourage you young people to stay in Nepal, because you have a lot of opportunities in Nepal. And I realized that, for example, Nepal has great potential for electricity. You can build power plants for your mountains, which come for your rivers, which come from your mountains, high mountains, and Nepal can produce clean electricity with those power stations and sell that electricity to India, which needs clean electricity a lot. Also, agriculture is potential for Nepal, and also education for agricultural professions. And also the internet has reduced the importance of physical location, and you can create worldwide reputation in science and also in business all over the world, even in and from remote areas like Nepal or from Finland. For example, my papers with my students have been read in ResearchGate or from ResearchGate in 85 countries, and people from 63 disciplines have read them, and that's why the location is nowadays not important. And many Western companies want to reduce the political and logistical risks associated with China and move their production to smaller countries such as Nepal. So I see that Nepal have a lot of potential for young people and for companies and you will have a great future if you can utilize these opportunities. And I based this claim on theory. And a small country between two powerful countries can put these more powerful two countries to compete with each other. So number 3 is enough. 3 is enough. And there is some research based on that. And those research come from mainly from sociological studies. And for example, George Schimmel has studied and written this kind of article like number of members as determining the sociological form of the group. It is quite an old article from 1902, and also Granovetter has written articles about social structure and embeddedness, and also about networks and about the strength of weak ties. And I based my ideas on these articles, which you can later read. So, and also these people, Paget and Ansel, has written about the family of Medici. The Medici family was powerful Florence family from the 13th century to the 18th century. The family includes, among other things, 3 popes, several rulers of Florence and Tuscany, and later members of the French royal house. The family came from modest circumstances, but rose in the 15th century to power, very important power and most influential family in Florence, and later it became one of the officially ruling families of the whole Italy and also in many parts of Europe. The wealthiest and the best-known members of Medici family earned their actual life careers, fortunes through trade, especially cloth trade and banking. The Medici Bank was one of the most prestigious and successful banks in Europe for a long time, and Medici had banking activities in Italy, in Geneva and London, in Bruges in Flanders. However, most of the actions took place in Italy. And how they came into power. So it is explained in the American Journal of Sociology. So here we have family structures, we have certain families, and here we have another families. And Medicis succeeded to connect these families. And you can think about that, for example, between Nepal, you have China and India. And you can do the same in Nepal, like Medicis did. You can build connections to...
Okay, thank you. Now, it's time to listen from Dr. Rasmi Ranjita Das. So I request Dr. Rasmi Ranjita Das. She is the academic consultant, associate course coordinator, DDCE, Utkal University, Bhubaneswar, India, for her deliberation. So please welcome her with a huge round of applause.
A very good morning to all of you. Welcome address is from my state and from my university. I belongs to Odisha, and I'm glad to invite all of you to please come Odisha. You can experience so many things over there. All the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, thank you for arranging such a great event where I gone through the whole, your conference brochure. I can experience that 8 technical sessions side by side. It is really a difficult task and challenging task to, make this conference a very, in a positive way, in a successful way. It is very difficult. each and everything here I experience is arranged in such a great manner that gives you, real pleasure to look and to experience. Now, I am from Odisha, India. I am from the university that is called Utkal University. It is one of the oldest university of Odisha, and I belongs to the Department of Management. I'm a faculty of finance. I'm glad to be a part of this international conference, which have 3 pillars, that is research, innovation, and technology. What I experience that all the management student, whether he's a BBA student or a MBA student, all has to prepare themselves when they got passed with a great marks or great grades. They all has to face these 3 pillars in their next phase. That is searching for a good career, whether he wants to pursue in research, whether they wants to pursue in innovation, or they want to pursue in the technology. Or some are pursuing all these 3 pillars simultaneously. All these pillars leads to success. I wish all the students of Uniglobe to be a great future ahead, and I congratulate Professor Pradhan sir for arranging such a great event, such a huge event where more than 400 papers are simultaneously presented within 2 days with a very short span of time, with 16 technical sessions, which is a huge, arrangement. Fine. So I congratulate sir for bottom of my heart that he could able to do this. Once again, thank you for inviting us to Nepal. It's a beautiful place and beautiful people over here and a beautiful country. Thank you to all of you. Jai Jagannath.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful deliberation. Now, I would like to request our guest of honor, Dr. Ashish Khan Chaudhary, Assistant Professor, Banaras Hindu University, Department of Commerce, Banaras, India, for his deliberation. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Good morning, all of you. 4 important pillars of this seminar. Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Radhe Shyam Sir, Registrar Professor Deepak Bhandari Sir, and Principal Dr. Nar Bahadur Difta Sir, and other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and most important, my dear students. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude for inviting me to serve as the guest of honor in this conference organized by the Uniglobe College, Pokhara University. I would like to explore Sujit sir's speech. This is not research, innovation and technology. It is the RIT. Research, innovation, technology in the area of business. This conference, area of the business. A is the academic, R is the research, E is the extension, and A, administration. This conference, you facilitate these 4 points. And especially when say Sujit sir, RIT, research. I think in this conference, research focus three elements, that is market research, that is identify the consumer needs, consumer preference, consumer market trends. And second is competitive research. It is the competitive research is identify the gap in the market, assume their strength and weakness. And third point is technological research. And this point identify the opportunity for new product development. And second point is innovation. I think innovation is focused on product innovation, process innovation, business model innovation, and open innovation. In our country, India, government is also try to develop NEP, New Education Policy, and government also adopt Indian knowledge system. So here is open innovation. Open innovation is very important topic because that is collaborate with external bodies. And third point is technology. Technology, it is facilitated. We are already habitual with the help of the technology. We know digital information, artificial intelligence, data analysis, automation, everything is involved in present scenario in business. In the last, we can say innovation, research, and technology are interconnected types. And this conference give a fruitful output, and that is very helpful for our MBA and BBA students. I pray with the Lord Shiva, Baba Vishwanath, this conference suggests and give the important implication to the Nepal government as well as our other dignitaries. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful deliberation. Now, it's time to listen from Professor Very Render, PhD, Harvard Professor of Operation Management, Rollins College, Graduate School of Business, Orlando, USA. So, Professor Render attended our last year conference physically, but this year he couldn't make it physically, though he was much willing to attend this conference physically. Therefore, he has prepared the video, so I would like to request our technical team to play the video sent by Professor Very Render.
Greetings from Orlando, Florida. My name is Professor Very Render. Congratulations to my good friend of 40 years, Dr. Radhe Pradhan, and congratulations to all of you attending Uniglobe International Management Conference. I'm honored to return this year to speak to you, and I wish I could be there in person. I have lived in Nepal twice, and I love the country, and I very much miss the people who live there. I live in a very interesting city. It's called Orlando, Florida, and it's a cluster, a tourism mecca, if you would. We have in Orlando, as you probably know, Disney World, we have Universal Studios, we have SeaWorld, we have Legoland, we have Gatorland, a whole bunch of destinations for tourists who wish to come to have a vacation. And this is a cluster. This is a cluster of activities which makes us, which provides us with a specialty. There are other clusters in this country. On the west coast of the United States, there's Silicon Valley, which is a cluster of entrepreneurship and high tech. On the east coast, we have New York City, which is a cluster for financial management. But I want to talk to you today about a different cluster, and that is the manufacturing cluster, the global manufacturing cluster in China, which has dominated global manufacturing for about 50 years now. But three things have happened in the past 3 years that are changing the power that China has in terms of global supply chains. Number one was the pandemic. And China experienced many shutdowns which affected global manufacturing during that period. Number two is the Ukraine war with Russia's invasion. And number three is the United States' declining relations and distrust of China in general. What has this meant to global supply chains? And what does it mean to you in Nepal and to this conference? What it means is virtually every company that's doing business in China is now looking for alternative sources of manufacturing. They want to protect themselves from sole sourcing in the one country. And where are they moving to? They're moving in large numbers to India, they're moving to Vietnam, they're moving to Bangladesh, they're even moving to Ethiopia. What does this mean for Nepal? This is Nepal's opportunity to also become a global manufacturing mecca. With you graduates, what you need to be a successful manufacturing country is to have graduates such as yourselves in business and in engineering, and to have a solid infrastructure for power and electricity and water, etc. When Nepal does this, as I think it will become a much more powerful manufacturing center, and more companies will come to want to be in business in Nepal. So I wish you all the best of luck. I hope that your conference brings about these advances, and I hope to see many changes coming in the future with all the success that Nepal has due to it. Thank you again for inviting me, and enjoy the rest of your conference.
Thank you, Professor Barry, for sending us this video and for your wonderful deliberation. Now, I would like to request another guest of honor, Dr. Vikas Kumar Jaiswal, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Commerce, Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi, UP, India, for his deliberation. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Thank you very much. I thank Uniglobe College for this conference, and I'm coming from India, Banaras Hindu University. When I was reaching over here, flying over the mountains, I was seeing the opportunity in Nepal. What I was seeing, India is a huge country representing almost 18% of the population of the world. And it is in crisis of energy. And what we are consuming, we are getting electricity from coal, which is non-sustainable, which is polluting. And when I was flying over the mountains of Nepal, I was seeing what kind of enormous energy could be built over here, and it could be supplied to India. That would be a huge economic opportunity for Nepal. As our other dignitaries also were mentioning, that in today's world, global order is very necessary. And in this global order, conflict is there with two major economies, that is India and China, and Nepal is a buffer zone where it is going to play between these two countries. And so the opportunities also evolve. What kind of opportunity? Let us see these words. Research, innovation, and technology. We need to focus on technology that could create job opportunities in non-farm areas. When I say non-farm areas, it could be banking, it could be financial innovations, and that could be built up in Nepal, where financial innovations could be supplied to India. India is a huge marketplace where capital is coming from throughout the world. But how to manage it? Where to invest it? How to get the results? Now this is an analytical part, and this needs your technological innovations. It needs research where these things could be built up. So this conference, I suggest, I am teacher of finance and I see large opportunity in Nepal, and I hope so that the papers that would be coming up would be discussing these, and even my paper is also concerned something with this. And once I was in Italy, and there I was with Professor William Sharp. You must have heard of William Sharp, capital asset pricing model he had given in finance. And he was suggesting for how this world is going to face crisis in terms of human resource also. And that is the aging population. Aging population, right now you are in best state of your mind. But when you are old, you don't have that much thinking capacity, you don't have that much energy, what you can do it, how you are going to survive over it, how you are going to get the income for your retirement, how you are going to survive for another 30, 40 years, where we have good medical, your lifespan is going to increase. Earlier people used to die by 60s, 70s, 80s, but now with good health care, our life would be much more elongated. And how we are going to survive from having income for another 30, 40 years, that too after retirement. So that is a big question, and he came up with the solution. And that solution was, when you are in 30s, when you are in 20s, and how you are investing your money after 60s. So what he was suggesting me, that if you are able to have a monthly income of 40 to 50,000 by the end of your retirement, how you could become more than 100 crores. You would be having wealth of more than 100 crores. So I have come up over here with his ideas. I would be sharing with those ideas. And to students also, see, every student wants to become millionaire, billionaire. So I hope I would be helping you out in that wish. How you are going to plan in systematic way, how you can plan in systematic way after your retirement that you have a wealth of more than 100 crores. Financial planning. So I hope this conference would be giving you those ideas. I wish best for, and thank you for calling me over here and showing me such a good place. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing your ideas, experience, and thank you for highlighting the importance of technology in non-farm areas. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request another guest of honor, Dr. Chainika Senapati, Assistant Professor, Krishna Kanta Handicap State Open University, Khanapara, Guwahati, Assam, India, for her deliberation. So please welcome her with a huge round of applause.
Distinguished Conference Chairperson, sir. Distinguished Vice Chancellor, sir, Pokhara University. Distinguished Registrar, sir, Pokhara University. Honorable Guest of Honors. Esteemed colleagues and my dear participants. It is a great pleasure, and I feel honored that I stand before you today in this inaugural session of this two-day 12th Uniglobe International Management Conference organized by Uniglobe College. So as we have already know that the theme of the conference is research, innovation, technology, and management, and it could not be more pertinent to the challenges and the opportunities we have in our times that we are having. So in an era marked by rapid technological advancement, dynamic market changes that already our guest of honor has said, and the evolving consumer preferences, changing behaviors, the role of research, innovation and technology is shaping the landscape of business trend towards human resource management. So with the proliferation of the big data, the analytical tools, the organizations now have unprecedented access into the employee behavior, the performance of the behavior, the performance of the personals, the engagement of the employees in an organization. So now the rise of remote work, most of the employees are working remotely, so has brought about a fundamental shift in how the organization manage their workforce. So technology has come up with so many aspects like that. So human resource management practitioners, if might be you'll having this specialization, most of the students. So being human resource management practitioners now have to grapple with the issues related to the virtual trend dynamics, flexible work and arrangements. And human resource management professionals are increasing, they are turning into innovative solutions, such as e-recruitment. Nowadays India also doing this e-recruitment, e-selection process are going on. This virtual, everything is going virtual. So yes, technology has emerged as a powerful enabler, a catalyst for innovation in today's business landscape. So as we gather here today, amidst the backdrop of these unprecedented global challenges, then ranging from the pandemic that we had to the climate change, it is through collaborative efforts, shared insights, collective actions that we can address these challenges. Definitely we're going to do in these 2 days seminar, and a forge to path towards a more sustainable and resilient future. So I urge all, including myself, who are gathered here, to leverage this platform to exchange ideas, share best practices, and foster meaningful collaborations that will propel us towards shared vision of prosperous and inclusive global economy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for highlighting on e-recruitment, e-selection, rise of remote work. Thank you. Now, I would like to request another guest of honor, Dr. Anil Sinha, Director of Fortune Institute of International Business, New Delhi, India, for his deliberation. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Thank you, Sumit. Good morning to all of you, and particularly my regards to the Vice Chancellor, to the Registrar, to our esteemed colleague, Dr. Pradhan, the Principal here, Mr. Bista, and all the guests, and particularly one of the corporate representative we have here, I think Ms. Bharti Pandey. So welcome to her as well. It's good to see. And all the beaming faces of the students. So wonderful audience. Hello students, how are you? And are you enjoying your study into the global, into the Uniglobe College? So wonderful. That's the spirit, we have to keep it up. One of the faculty from Finland, he was suggesting that yes, the people of Nepal should stay into Nepal. And I really collaborate that opinion that the country needs your support. You are not expected to go outside. And it is you who can build the nation. And that is the demand of the time. You see, now the world is changing so fast with the digital economy and the data and all those online services that the facilities can be made anywhere. And we are listening that many of the people who have been working into the startups and the other companies in USA and the Western countries, they are returning back to their own country and they are going back to the farm working, and they are generating huge income with the use of the technology into the fields. So that's the very good idea we should continue. if the chair permits me, I will like to quote one study that we have been making, trying to understand the relationship between the digital economy and the Industry 4.0 and how each of them are collaborating with each other in the growth process. So the main question we tried to examine that since there is apprehension as you grow and more of the use of data or the internet services, IoT and all those things, there is the apprehension into the young mind that the future will be all dominated by the technology and there will be no jobs for the individuals to do. But ultimately, when we have found that no, it's the reverse side that is working. As more and more data utilization is being done, there is more a skill gap into the industry is being found. And to fill that skill gap, human resources will be required. So your future lies in developing your skills. Focus on that. And once you develop your skill, there will be huge demand for you and there will be no horizon. It will be limitless throughout the world. So that's the wonderful idea we are generating. We are working on that. And in the time to come, you will see a lot of examples. One of the study we have seen that the few medical practitioners who were collecting the data onto the cancer, and they have almost the data of 10 lakhs of the patients, and they can now predict that if you are having some symptoms today, after 10 years or 15 years, what type of cancer it could be generated. So if you have the pain in your left side of the head, what could result after 15 years? And that could be a symptom for the cancer which is growing in your body, in your head. So that's the indication they are giving. And based on that, they have started the treatment of the persons. And this is one of the reasons nowadays the practitioners will feel that they are suggesting to go for the early screening. Go for 6-monthly screening of your body and try to understand how your body could behave into future. So these kind of the things are coming, and it is opening a lot of a scope for all of us to work together, to integrate and work collaboratively. So the industry we should not forget, and the education we should not forget. We should combine together, and that's why my request with the students of the Uniglobe College will be there, that next year when we visit into the conference, you bring more people from the corporate and ask them and to be present here and interact with them, and you will understand how the industry is growing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sina sir, for highlighting on importance of human resource skill, use of technology, digital economy, and Industry 4.0. Thank you, sir. Moving forward, I would like to request another guest of honor, Professor Ivimcha Chanu ma'am, Dean, Faculty of Management of Bodoland University, Kakrajhar, Assam, India, for her deliberation. So please welcome her with a huge round of applause.
Thank you, Sumi. Thank you so much. Before the deliberation, I would like to request our chairperson to give me permission for 1 minute. Since we are coming from India, and though we are from India, we are from a different part of India. Okay, so we are from northeastern region of India. So we would like to felicitate our sir and the other dignitaries from our heart with our culture. So please give us permission, sir, please. Yeah, I would like to request Dipankar Malakar and Mona Lisa to help me. Please join with me. Yeah. Thank you, Ghansam. You are looking after all these things. Thank you. We would like to present it from the core of our heart. Please, sir. Yeah. Sir, Thank you very much. Namaste, Namaskar, Kardom, Khulumbai, Khurumzari, Zuthai, and a good morning to everyone. Respected Chairperson of today's session, inaugural session, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Pokhara University, respected Registrar of Pokhara University, all the distinguished and academicians who are on the dais of the dais, respected corporates who are of the dais, my dear participants from abroad, from India, as well as from Nepal, and as usual, my lovely students who happens to be my customers of today. Thank you once again for giving me such an opportunity to be here in the country of Mount Everest, at the birthplace of Gautama Buddha. Thank you. I started with 7 different languages. That is Khulumbai, Khurumzari, Zuthai, Kardom, Namaskar, Namaste, and good morning. This tells you that I am from that country which is having more than 200 languages, 200 communities. We speak thousands of languages. What I am trying to tell you is that though we speak different languages, though we belong to different communities, though you belong to Nepali community, though I belong to Manipuri community or Assamese community or Lepcha community, whatever be, whoever be, we all are human beings. So now, in this case, the very theme of this Uniglobe conference, 12 Uniglobe conference, that is RIT, read, research, innovation, and technology. We have been speaking it for a long period of time before I was born. Okay, my teachers were doing research. They were telling about innovation. But yeah, technology. Okay, yes. From that time, means that from the, you see, human civilization, if you see the human civilization, technology. But at this point of time, what type of technology we need, what type of innovation we need, what type of research we need. I hope the Uniglobe College will focus what type of technology, research, and innovation. At this moment, what I would like to tell you and request you is that you please try to develop. This is motivating myself. When I see you, I'm becoming younger and younger. Okay, so I'm also motivating myself that we have to develop this phonics mindset. You see, we are in the 4th Industrial Revolution. Distinguished guests had spoken about AI, big data analytic, right? So and so. You see, don't try to compete with the computer. AI, Sophias, and the others, many more Sophias will be coming. Tomorrow, who knows, many Sanu may be coming. Right, I'm Chanu. So new Sanu may be coming. Artificial intelligence, robot. So I will not be able to compete with them, with this Sophia. Sophia means that Sophia, robot. Okay, So here, what we need is that we need creativity. We need innovation. Don't try to compete with them, but try to innovate ourselves. Try to develop the creativity. That's why what I am telling is about the phonics mindset. When I come to this, just within 3 minutes, I will finish it. Don't worry. Okay, so I consider, as far as research is concerned, 3 R's. 1 R, that is redefine. Another one is redesign. Another one is rebuild. Right? Redefine, redesign, and rebuild. Then go to the research. Coming back to this innovation. Yes, innovate, invent, and innovate. Okay, we have to innovate ourselves. We have to invent ourselves. You see, most of those who are here, especially in Uniglobe, from Pranoy to our Radhesham Pradhan sir, Bistas to Dhal sir. Okay, we have been here for a long time, and you see myself in different roof, I think so. Every year I come with a different roof. It means that I invent myself in order to switch with you, because you belong to a different generation. I have to be with you. That is inventing ourselves with innovation, with the creativity, with the creative mindset. At last, this is all about the technology. And today, with this technology, we can listen who are from abroad, who are from Bangladesh, and who knows, in the next conference, I may be sitting in my chamber and talking to you, talking with you, discussing with you. So with this, I would love to listen all your deliberations. Thank you very much. I wish the conference a grand success. Long live Uniglobe College. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for highlighting on our theme, research, innovation, and technology in business, and highlighting on 3R, self-invention with creativity and innovation. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I would like to request our special guest, Professor Dr. Deepak Bahadur Bhandari, Registrar of Pokhara University, for his deliberation. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Thank you, Sumitji. Respected conference chair and my guru, Radhesham Pradhan, respected chief guest and vice chancellor of Pokhara University, distinguished dignitaries, valuable speaker on the various topics of the themes in the conference, my respected guru, Ajay Bikram Stabi sir, who is sitting here, he is my best teacher. Respected principals, respected director of the university, Dahal sir, faculty members, students, and staff, ladies and gentlemen. I am deeply honored and privileged to be here today to join you in this momentous grand openings of the this conference in the prestigious Uniglobe College. So, I would like to begin by thanking the Uniglobe College for inviting me to speak today at the commencement ceremony. Realizing the immense significance and very wide scope of the theme, I am quite hesitated to pronounce anything in tighter words. Therefore, I think it will be safer for me to hit around the general periphery of this large than word important of the theme of this conference. I would rather prefer to literate myself by listening to the erudite scholars gathered here. So, let me begin by saying that if education is defined as the process of facilitating learning or acquisition of knowledge, skills, values, belief, and habits, then nowhere is the theme of this conference: research, innovations, and technology in business more suitable than here. Those I think we have gathered here largely to discuss the innovations and technology in business are complement to each other. It is generally regarded that innovations may come from anyone, anywhere, and anytime. However, modern business models are product of a deep insight in research, innovation, and technology. Innovations and technology have become a vital key to business success today. One may take a business model, construct a separate from technology, but they may soon realize that it is fundamentally linked with a technological innovation. Therefore, a business model system must, despite the cause and effect relationship, and must provide basic for classifications. The relationship of business with technology can be formulated in two-way manner. First, the model establishes the link between technology and business performance, and second, they foster openness and engagement. Technology transfers people access to information, goods, and services, and it can spur the overall economic growth and scale of business outcomes. The acceleration of technology gets faster and faster. So, the business leaders who fail to understand the connection between technology and innovation and how technology affects the business will limit themselves on the lowest running of the ladder of the world of business in this 21st of the century. It has become a core competence even to our students today to understand the relation of technology and innovation in management education. Furthermore, it will be too naive and impaired visions in business to talk about the business model without considering over the relationship and significance of technology in business, where the AI, artificial intelligence, is gaining wider space in the corporate world. The unprecedented impact of the revolutionary innovations in technological world may range from better decision making to improve speed of business, to better quality and reduction of human error, to continue innovation, and so on and on. However, I am no authority to pronounce anything more in this vast space, what they call a blue ocean. I am very hopeful that the scholarly discussion here will spotlight the most pressing issues and complex challenges of business world through the
Sir, the Vice Chancellor of Pokhara University, for his deliberation. So please welcome him with a huge round of applause.